Alright, I'm back. Hi. It is a Donkey Kong time. It is freaking time for that funny monkey. Okay. So, Donkey Kong Country Returns is the only Donkey Kong Country game I have never played. I've played 1 through 3. I've played the Donkey Kong Land games. I've played Tropical Freeze. This is like a gap in my knowledge. And to be fair, it's not the only Donkey Kong gap I have. I haven't played the GBA versions of all the country games, although, aside from 3, I don't think there are many major differences I'm missing. Except that they look worse. I don't know why Country Returns has, like, eluded me. Do I consider DK64 a Donkey Kong Country game? Not really. I don't know. Considering DK64 a Donkey Kong Country game feels like you would have to, like, consider, like, Jungle Beat a country game. And I feel like there are considerably less people who would say that Jungle Beat is a Donkey Kong Country game before, like, DK64. That's just how I earnestly feel. But yeah, I've never played Donkey Kong Country Returns. I could play as in modern mode. Can play as the same rules and settings as the Wii version. I guess we could go original mode. You consider DK64 of vast importance, even if just for being Rareware's last mainline? Oh, undoubtedly, like, DK64 is an important game. Do I consider it a country game? I don't know about that. I think it's, like, its own thing. The little avatar guys have the Mario Maker sprites? Yeah. I have a bunch of little stream avatars downloaded. Hi, Eeps. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Man, this intro doesn't feel like a Donkey Kong Country game, like, at all. Oh, yeah, because I think I have specifically one downloaded that's, like, the Smash roster. And I think most of them are just the Mario Maker costumes, since that's the easiest for them to grab from, I guess. Stream still says Mario Party? Oh, whoops, my bad, my bad. There we go, now it's accurate. So yeah, I'm curious about this game for sure. I know generally people don't consider this one of the better country games. Like, usually, for a contention of, like, best country game, you usually hear, like, you know, 2, obviously, and then, like, Tropical Freeze, not as much, but still, like, pretty common. I mean, I think the general impression is that Country Returns is a good game. But I don't think it's hidden anybody's favorite game in this series. I mean, I could be wrong. This game sold a lot. Or at least the Wii version sold a lot. I don't know if the 3DS version sold that much, and I doubt the Switch version is gonna sell that much because... Oh my god, did they release this game on the same day they announced the Switch 2? Why is Mii Gunner blonde? I think all the avatars have, like, different costumes. Oh, did I say Wii again? This might be, that's might be. If I did. Yeah, this game sold like crazy on the Wii. I think that the Wii version of this is like the best-selling country game, which is a little crazy. This is the okayest Donkey Kong ever to you? I could see that. I could see that. You know, I say I've never played this. I've actually played like 10 minutes of like the 3DS version. But I got the 3DS version at the same time I got Tropical Freeze, so you can probably imagine what I spent more time on. Because, dude, Tropical Freeze is up there for one of my favorite games. Okay, one is still 8 out of 10 to you? Yeah, I imagine I'm still gonna like this game quite a bit. Undoubtedly. It's just that, like, Donkey Kong Country 2 and, like, Tropical Freeze are just, like, godly. Those are, like, just straight up some of the best video games ever made. Where's the, oh, there it is. We do have Diddy only in this game. Which is funny because they, like, accidentally made, like, Cranky and Dixie, like, way better than Diddy. Like, I mean, Dixie is just a straight upgrade from Diddy, pretty much. And, like, Cranky is, like, he's the speedrun guy. You see Cranky a lot in, like, speedruns of Tropical Freeze. Yeah, I can imagine. Which is funny, because you say that, and, like, I remember a lot of people complained that, like, Donkey Kong Country Returns was, like, too hard. Because they bought the game for their kids, because they're like, oh my god, my kid loves Donkey Kong. And then the kid plays it, and they get their fucking stomach punched by one of the hardest games they've ever played, because the only other games they've played are New Super Mario Bros. Wii and Wii Sports Resort. Little Timmy did not know what was coming for him. I also don't know what's coming to me, so I might die a lot. But I'm gonna try my best. I don't know how long this game is, also. If I remember correctly, does this game have more levels than, Tropical Freeze? I think I remember this game being, like, slightly longer. If what I heard was correct, which it might not have been. It's funny that this remaster only exists because of the amusement park. It is kind of funny. And I mean, yeah, it's dumb that it's like a $60 Nintendo port. I'm not gonna defend that part. But I am a little happy that we do have all the DKC games on Switch in some form. That is nice. Because Donkey Kong Country is an extremely good series. I would even, like, I don't know. For just, like, DKC2 and Tropical Freeze alone, it could be, like, the best platformer series ever created. And, I mean, it's not even, like, I think, like, DKC1 or 3 are, like, slouches. When's DK Jungle Beat? I might have to cop. I feel like I've seen that at, like, GameStop and have considered buying it. Maybe I should just play that. Jungle Beat needs to be on Switch too. It could happen. It could happen. With or without the bongos? Oh man, they kind of gotta have the bongos, right? I know they did it on the Wii with, like, the motion controls. Oh man, how much do DK bongos cost? They reissue the GameCube adapter for the bongos. Not expensive, you could get me a pair. I guess my question would be then, like, could I get, like, the bongos working on the Wii version of the game? Because if they removed that functionality, then it doesn't matter too much. By the way, hi Eve. My friend Eve. Just GameCube? Damn, and I bet the GameCube version is, like, decently expensive, too. At least that's just what I assume of every GameCube game. Honestly, some GameCube game prices aren't as bad as I think. Either that or GameStop is, like, severely underpricing them. Caps at $30. That's not terrible. I could probably get, like, a cheap, like... Oh, no, I don't have a working GameCube right now is the problem. Because my childhood GameCube, it doesn't read discs. And it's like, I could probably get that replaced, but that's work. Especially when there's no, like, good, like, retro game stores nearby. I could. Not a terrible idea. Dude, I gotta say, like, immediately, like, the not having David Wise on this game really shows. This gotta be some of the most mid music that Donkey Kong Country has had. Well, if I save up, I could just buy more. Is this all you can buy in Cranky Shop, also? Oh, wait, we could buy a map key. I don't care about that. It's notable for the barrel rocket theme. Oh, yeah, that's true. Although it's funny because that's also, like, IMO, like, one of the weaker themes in Tropical Freeze. I mean, Tropical Freeze just has, like, a... this entire stream is just gonna be me gassing up, like, DKC2 and Tropical Freeze. I'm sorry! They did make some of the best games ever made. But we can't let that distract from the fact that, so far, this game is pretty fun. I'm having a good time with it. I do kind of miss how broken Dixie is, but it's okay. It's okay. Diddy's still pretty good. How did I feel about 3? I thought it was good. It's a little different from, like, 1 and 2. I think I also still prefer 1 and 2, But I think DKC3 is pretty good. It's a pretty solid game. Ow. That fucking frog that I hate. Is it bad? You kind of wish a different song was one of the core DK theme songs? They play the Rocket Barrel theme on the Universal coaster. I don't think that's wrong. I don't, like, it's kind of like a mid song. Well, no, it's not mid. It's, like, good. It's just, again, it's hard to compare to, like, David Wise's OSTs. I feel like David Wise has proven himself to be a little bit of a weird guy recently. And if that's true, I don't condone the actions of David Wise, but he does compose a good theme. I mean, he's just good at music, I have to admit. I don't know, I feel like there was some controversy regarding David Wise recently. I almost want to say it was COVID-related, but I could just be slandering the guy for no reason. I don't know, someone look up David Wise weird guy. Game looks pretty good in HD. It does. It's a nice looking game. I mean, I have to imagine this game was probably pushing the Wii hardware pretty hard. Now, hold up, I have to look up. Well, I'm finding an athlete named David Wise, so that's not helping. Inconvenient for searching that a separate wise man named David happened to pass today. Yeah, rest in peace, David Lynch. I'm not, like, familiar... I probably am, like, a little familiar with his works. Like, obviously I've heard of, like, Twin Peaks and stuff, but I don't know if I've actually watched anything David Lynch. Which is, like, a little crazy because he's, like, one of the most influential directors of... like, probably any of our lifetimes. He's the 4 Woody Woodpeckers guy to you. We have to watch his stuff together. You might be right. Can we watch Twin Peaks, dear? Can that be, like, our thing that we do when I'm not streaming? Is that we watch, like, an episode of Twin Peaks? Yay. Because I don't got much I'm watching anyways, because Pokemon TV has slowed down their, like, uploads of, like, Pokemon episodes. So, I don't know. I started watching, like, old Neko Lacey VODs. I'm watching Kirby's Halloween Adventure. And that hack looks cute. And that's my story. I think that it probably is good for me to watch her streams, though, because it's gonna make me, like, a nicer person. Because she just seems like a very nice person. And I'm like a loudmouth. I love to talk shit. I love to cause drama. That's not true. I just might. I saw that D made, like, the 3D model for her, and I was like, wait, I've heard that in chat. Kind of a funny thing to say about watching a new streamer. Oh, to be fair, there's not a lot of streamers that you can watch that you come out of it being a better person. Like, if you came out of watching my stream a better person, I would be very surprised. I don't think you would be a worse person watching me. But if I actively changed your worldview in a way that was positive, I would be like, really? I mean, I'm happy to hear that. I didn't think I would do that. Well, of course you, my dear. That's true. It's the screaming pillars. I fucked up! I keep fucking up the barrels. I'm not paying attention enough. That's the problem. It's okay. This game seems pretty generous with the lives anyways. And I mean, now we have enough to buy 7 balloons from Cranky. Oh, I fucked up. Thinks that every Neko Lacey in the world needs an equivalent Morgan. I guess, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, a negative streamer, necessarily. I'm probably, like... I don't know. I'm probably, like, decently nice. I just also say a lot of fuck words. I just happen to love saying swears. We'd live in a worse world without swears, it's true. That's why I'll never censor myself, because I'm like... Where would we be without fuck? Or shit. Or bitch. I don't even want to imagine it. Yeah, I'm very unapologetically me. I love fuck words. I love swears. I love shit and piss and fuck and bitch. And pussy. Theme park is really interesting because you can tell they've been making that shit for a decade because it's all 3D World and this game. I guess they kind of needed to keep it standard. At least for the Mario stuff, and, like, 3D World is, like, a pretty good, like, base standard for what Mario is like. Like, you can't make a theme park based around Super Mario Galaxy. As cool as that would be, like, people are gonna see that and they're gonna be like, that's what Mario is? I thought he was, like, a guy who, like, jumped around. There's, like, fucking spacecrafts and shit. New Super Mario Bros. Wii sold like 3 times what Super Mario Galaxy did. Is all I'm saying. And that's not me commenting on the quality of the games, because Super Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite games ever. But you know, you can't like base the theme park that's just the one IP around that one game. Sorry, I'm locking in. I see that you're saying stuff, but I'm locking in. Oh. Instant kill. Whenever you see Nintendo fans get nervous about the contents of the park, it's like, K. Rool's not in the park because Smash Ultimate was years after the blueprints and shit. I don't know, does Nintendo not own the rights to K. Rool? I thought they did. He was in, like, Mario Baseball and stuff. Like, he was in quite a few games after Rare, like, disappeared from the equation. They do. So they could have used K. Rool. They just wanted to... They just didn't want to. I mean, it's whatever to me. I like K. Rool a lot. God damn do I like K. Rool, but... It's like... I don't know. Diddy gets vaporized instantly. Everything is an instant kill. Yeah, I'm not used to that at all. Tropical Freeze was much kinder about that. So I gotta lock the fuck in and not fuck up that jump like a million times over. I can get the balloon there. Keep myself alive a little longer. Fuck. These levels pissed you off so bad as a kid, it's the only reason you didn't beat this game. They seem, like, particularly infuriating. Like, if you got me, like, a little later into the night and I was doing one of these, I'd probably go on, like, a little bit of a rant. Nintendo outright advised Retro create original concepts as to not step on what Rare did, completely unaware fans were clamoring for more of Rare's characters. I guess that is true. I don't know, that's like a little bit of a silly worry, though. I don't know why they would have thought, like, oh, don't step on what Rare did. People aren't gonna like it. What are you talking about? People love K. Rool. And I mean, they proved it with the Valid, I guess, but, like, I just don't understand how that wasn't, like, a thought in their head before. That's like if they stopped using Eggman and Sonic as to not step on the toes of the Sega employees that have left since Eggman's creation. It's like, what are you talking about? People love that guy. Yeah, they don't want him as the main villain in every game, but to remove him outright? It's insanity. See, that could be cool. If they had, like, a K. Rool team-up game, that could kind of go crazy. Stop using Eggman in favor of Zavok. Well, 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 it looks like whores win again. Dude, it's so sad that I, like, don't use Twitter anymore, because it means that some of my most iconic posts, I just, like, if I reference them, it's like, it's on a website I don't even use anymore. They just want DK's brand to keep moving on and innovating. Listen, this is no offense to this game, because it is quite fun so far. The fuck are they taught? It's called Donkey Kong Country Returns. It's not innovative. It's good, but it's not innovative. Nintendo's a little cray-cray sometimes. Well, a lot of times. The fuck is this thing? Oh fuck, he grows spikes. But you didn't have spikes on the back that time. Oh yeah, get the heart while we still have Diddy. Fuck. I am ambivalent on the tiki-takis. I don't know, the enemy designs are kind of fun. I don't hate, like, the tiki-taki enemy designs. I mean, again, what it really comes down to is that they just don't have, like, that bombastic leader like K. Rool. The problem with any characters that would have to replace the Kremlings is that they have to contend with K. Rool. And, like, that's tough. That's a tough ask. I mean, K. Rool just makes for such a great villain. He's one of the best to ever do it. The perfect amount of, like, unhinged, like, crazy energy. Menacing, but also, like, goofy AF. Like, perfect for, like, Donkey Kong as, like, a series. They don't want the crystal coconut like he does? Like, actually. Like, I don't know, I actually think, like, Lord Frederick in, like, Tropical Freeze is not a terrible replacement. He doesn't have the same energy as K. Rool, but he's not, like, terrible. I think he's alright. How many worlds are in this game, by the way? Anybody know? They're gonna make DK No Way Home with Game DK, Movie DK, and TV DK? As many as DKC1? Oh, fuck, how many did 1 have again? Because the thing with DKC1 is, like, I can remember, like, the levels But when I think about, like, the actual worlds, it's like, well, the worlds don't necessarily always correlate with what levels are in them. 8 plus 1 bonus world. Okay. So unless we start speeding through this shit, I don't think we're beating this tonight. I think I am right in that this is gonna be a two-parter, but I could see myself playing it for a while. This game seems pretty fun. I mean, it's fucking Donkey Kong Country. At the end of the day, no matter what negative thing I could say about it, dude, toe to tip, this is Donkey Kong Country. .3DS added more bonus levels, and they're presumably in this too. I see a sheet. Ooh. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna go for the bonus levels at all. I don't know, like, Tropical Freeze is like the only DKC game that I go for that kind of thing. Sorry, it really is just me glazing Tropical Freeze. That game is really good, though. You guys should play it. And nowadays, you have the option of new funky mode for all you funky fanatics. Honestly, I'm surprised this game doesn't have, like, an equivalent to that. Like, a new funky mode at all. I guess they already had their designated, like, easy mode, but still. Big issue with the Tiki-Takis is it's not great to associate this aspect of Polynesian culture with villainry. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know how to word it, because I didn't want to be, like... You know, I didn't want to talk out of my ass, but, yeah. It's odd. It's weird. I think that's also why the villains in Tropical Freeze just feel better, because they're like fucked up Vikings. Fun challenge of watching this stream is, like, take a drink every time I say something that glazes Tropical Freeze. And, you know, see if you can not die. Don't actually do that. I do not encourage actually doing this. How the fuck do I get past this? Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know how Donkey Kong Country games, like, sold in Japan in general. Because, I mean, obviously, like, the original DKC trilogy was, like, a big part in what turned the tides in the 16-bit war. You know, right at the end of the line, it, like, put, like, stuff back in Nintendo's favor. Before, you know, PlayStation rolled up and were like, hi! We're Sony, by the way. But in terms of that, like, console generation, I mean... Nintendo kind of won out on the 16-bit end, and, like, Donkey Kong Country definitely helped out a lot. Specifically in the West, I mean... Sega was always, like, playing a losing battle in Japan. Japan loves DKC. That's good to know. I'm glad. Super Donkey Kong games were popular in Japan, especially after they localized the TV show. Interesting. You saw a Japan tweet with a DKC reference with 100k likes? That's badass. I guess that is true. Come to think of it, them opening a part of the amusement park that's themed after the game, that would mean it's pretty popular. Well, I'm not very bright, so, give me a break. DKC TV show got original music and loads of little toy sets in Japan. You can get a Japanese exclusive Bluster Kong toy. Holy shit. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a sales breakdown. It's a little hard to track. It's a little hard to track. Mario-kun also directly adapted content from the DKC TV show. Damn. They might. They might, honestly. I feel like if they have the paperwork for it still, they probably do still own, like, TV assets for a lot of stuff. Because, like, I remember there was an article going around recently that was like, Sega wants to release the Sonic OVA again, but they don't have the fucking paperwork for it. Which I guess means, like, they don't have, like, the copyright paperwork or whatever. I don't really know. Or, like, the rights paperwork. So I don't know. I assume it just, like, defaults to the game publisher for these, like, TV show video game adaptations. Maybe. I don't know. They did! That's true! They had the Mario Super Show theme song in there. So I guess maybe to, like, get that shit released, you gotta go directly to the big N. Let me guess, if you get hit once during rocket barrel stages, you also just die instantly. I don't know. I don't know. Because I know Pokemon's also been releasing, like, and I mean, I've been watching it. They've been releasing old episodes of the anime on YouTube. I don't know who the rights default to on that. I guess that's also a case of, like, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say 4Kids doesn't exist, but it's not like 4Kids is the only person they would have to go through. Right? Maybe DiC owns rights to still release the show, but Nintendo directly owns content and characters? Maybe. Maybe. Copyright's fucking stupid. If I want to release a Donkey Kong DVD, I should be allowed to. Ow. Sorry, I got a little... I got filled with the need for speed. If they do the Donkey Kong, like, spin-off for the Mario movie, and they don't, like, put in a reference to the DKC cartoon, like, someone at Illumination is going to suffer. I don't know from what, I don't know from who, but someone's gonna pay the price. In an ideal world, they'd cast Ben Campbell as movie K. Rool. I don't like... Their casting is gonna be bad. That's the #1 thing with the Mario movie, is that the casting is really bad. I guess it's not all terrible, but it's not great. Like, I don't know. I don't think anybody in the universe would be like, dude, Chris Pratt is such a good Mario. He's not as bad as I thought he'd be, but he's still Chris Pratt. Yeah, I mean, Jack Black Bowser was fun, even though Jack Black's like a weird guy. Charlie Day Luigi is really good. I forget who played Toad, but he's alright. Peach was kind of whatever. I don't know if anybody really cares about who Peach was. Keegan-Michael Key. Yeah, he was pretty good as Toad. Big fan of the Fire PNG. It is... It's a good style. It's a good style. Dude, this game is fun. I'm having a good time with this game. I like Donkey Kong Country. Unknown fact about me. I like Donkey Kong Country. And it's like, I can definitely see where this game feels, like, weird and not, like, quote-unquote truly authentic to the original DKC games, but I don't know. It's still fun. It's still fun, though. Peach is one of your favorite Mario characters, so Peach becoming a wild, stylified girl boss was a slash to your heart. I saw, like, people mad on, like, Blue Sky that, like, Peach is wearing the dress in the new Mario Kart. Which, like, I don't know, that, like, opened my eyes to a new world. Because I literally never thought about, like, Peach versus, like, Like, I never really even, like, gave a second thought to the fact that they were wearing, like, biker outfits and shit. I literally just did not care. I'm playing the weirdo characters in Mario Kart anyways. Like, my ass is playing like Shy Guy before I'm playing as any of the princesses. Pauline's biker outfit was hot is the thing. There is no Pauline outfit hotter than the one she wears in Mario Odyssey. It's not even close. I think part of that is also that I think Odyssey is the only game where, like, I think, like, Pauline looks good. I really don't like Pauline's, like, more standard design. I think, like, a little bit of, like, the hyper-realism from Mario Odyssey did her a lot of favors. She looks a little too scary to me, otherwise. I don't know, it's like the wide eyes and like the like cartoon lips. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. Japanese Donkey Konga games all had the Japanese opening theme to the DKC cartoon in them. Localized versions didn't have the English or French opening. Interesting. Wasn't like the like track list in like Donkey Konga like super fucking different between regions? Like, wasn't Donkey Konga here like a bunch of like random pop music and not anything that you would actually play on the bongos? Yes, awesome. Made a joke about Peach's biker suit on Blue Sky, and it's nearing 200 reposts, and multiple major fat artists have interacted with it. You posted Peach. You're gonna gain fat subscribers. Konga 2 is exactly like, especially like that, rather. Oh, fuck. This thing was in Tropical Freeze. This was the octopus in, like, Irate 8. God bless the fat artists. Where would we be without people who draw fat bitches? Dude, I love Juxtaposed Punk / Crunk. That's a goated artist. Shouts out. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. I gotta play this more carefully. Fuck. Dude, I don't even know what my most popular post on Blue Sky is. I haven't been paying attention to numbers like that. And none of my, like, Blue Sky posts have done, like, the numbers that, like, my Twitter posts have. Like, on average, I definitely get more interactions on Blue Sky. But I don't think I've ever made, like, an accidental banger like I have on Twitter. On Twitter, I was just, like, accidentally making, like, insanely good posts. I mean, I can't just... the thing is, I can't just repost my greatest hits. Like, there's never gonna be a good opportunity to repost the Aaron Hansen Cum Coma post. I don't know. That's just not something that's reasonable, and that's, like, the only, like, funny post from back in the day that I would be like, that's worth the world seeing. I don't know, and I feel like the world has moved past evil Dr. Phil. So I don't know if I could repost the Dr. Phil Earthbound video I made. I get a bunch of interactions for that. The world has moved on from a Mr. Dr. Phil. About Aaron Hansen cum coma before you ever met me. It's like one of my most iconic posts, I think. I think if there's like anything that people would accidentally know me for, it's like either fuck Texas on Tumblr or the Aaron Hansen cum coma post. I remember especially when, like, that one Game Grumps tweet went up about, like, you know, post your favorite fan work, and we'll feature it in a Game Grumps video. Like, so many people got involved with that. Dude, fucking Wayne Radio TV quote retweeted that post under that Game Grumps tweet. That's, like, crazy to me. That was before Wayne blew up. Can you imagine how much more, like, universal the Aaron Hansen cum coma post would be if that incident happened, like, after HLVRAI? Like, am I even ready for that kind of, like, attention? I don't know, I'd be getting, like, all kinds of people coming into my chat and being like, yo, I saw the cum coma post you made, that was pretty funny. I saw it from Wayner. That would scare me. I don't want to, like... Now, to clarify, I like HLVRAI. I think it's a funny series. And, like, I think most people who like HLVRAI are normal. But I don't want, like, devoted, like, HLVRAI fans to interact with me. I think that if you're, like... I don't know, if you're like I think the step that's too far is like, if you like kin a HLVRAI character, I don't want you to interact with me. Like, I don't wanna go on my Blue Sky and see, like, Benry just reposted your shit, bruh. I'm gonna be really upset if that happens. So don't let it happen. You know, the Gordons, you have plausible deniability. Anybody who's named Gordon, you have some plausible deniability, but you have to make it not obvious. You have to make it not obvious that you're, like, kin with Gordon from HLVRAI. Half-Life I'm okay with, but AI? Dude, nobody told me that Wayner made AI slop. I accidentally let go of the button. HLVRAI taking a hard pivot into Breaking Bad content was the smartest decision those brave soldiers ever made. Dude, I remember being there for when that stream premiered, and, like, HLVRAI fans were so fucking mad. And I was like, you people are crazy, this shit is hilarious. I've never even, like, watched all of Breaking Bad, I've only seen, like, a few episodes, and I was like, this shit is hilarious. Oh, you instant die from the wave. Okay. I'll keep that in mind now. Don't even know the game they were playing. I mean, they were just doing it in Gmod, I think, like they did with the HLVR. People being mad at Wayner for using Suno in its early days for Breaking Bad is so funny when he regularly streams novel AI and AI Dungeon beforehand. They really are Gmod wizards. Like, I would die to have even, like, a little bit of that kind of talent at making, like, Gmod shit. There's too many people who are good at Gmod. One of you has to give up your powers to me. Whether it's, like, doing, like, that crazy roleplay, like, the Radio TV Solutions crew, or, like, crazy-ass Gmod animations like El Toro 64. Like, something's gotta give. I want a piece of the pie. And you could just say, Morgan, you could just learn that. And I know, but I'm lazy. So I don't want to. I want someone to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. And, like, transfer their soul into me. Barely know how to use Pack 3. It's okay. It's okay. I don't even know what Pack 3 is. You could be talking about Pac-Man World 3, for all I know. I fucking hate this crab, dude. He's getting in the way. What if the monkey paw in the corner of your room curled and you suddenly had the urge to make a SMG4 video? See, you say that, but if I did that, I'd be a fucking millionaire. Because you know what I'd be right next to? The Amazing Digital Circus. If I had Amazing Digital Circus bucks right now, like, my life would be like 10 times better. Like, don't threaten me with a good time. I didn't know the water could go through the window. Oh, fuck, dude. Literally, if I had the Pomni money, my life would be so much better. Brother, I'd have 1 million Persona picks by now. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. $1 million Pomni picks? I don't care about that. I don't even need 1 Pomni pick. Let alone 1 million. What are you gonna use all those Pomni picks for? Buy a bunch of lives, so I have an easier time here. What if, like, one day we found out that the Amazing Digital Circus was animated in Gmod? How would, like, society cope with that fact? Gmod animation would never be popular with kids. Well, I don't mean in terms of like, oh no, it would be so weird because like Gmod's not popular with kids. I just mean like, how the fuck did they animate that? Like that would be like insanity. That'd be like, they got that shit that like smooth and they like made it in like a fucking 2004 video game. There'd be a young Digital Circus fan training himself in the Gmod mines to become the greatest animator of today. That's true. That's true. Honestly, sometimes I forget that, like, Amazing Digital Circus is, like, really popular with kids. Because I feel like I know too many adults who are, like, really into it. I don't even know if it's, like, actually, like, a kid's show or not. And I'm gonna be honest, I do not care either way. I would be lying if I said I pretended to care about Amazing Digital Circus in anything other than, like, a funny haha punchline. Like, it is just, like, inherently funny to invoke Pomni. That doesn't mean I care about the show much at all. Okay, so I can, in fact, block the tidal wave with the small thing. Oh, wow, I was right near the end of the level before I died, and game overed. Well, that's okay. Alright, who's up next? Why does DK not simply just move past these guys? Does DK have any specific motivation for having to fight the bosses? Dude, what the fuck is this song? The Tiki's attacks mind-controlled them? Yeah, but what if Donkey Kong just moved past them, though? Would they just keep following DK? I guess. But also, I don't know, the crabs don't seem like they'd be able to get very far. You bitch. Dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do? They're getting out of their, like, stun animation so fast. I think I might have an idea, actually. Yeah, I think I might have an idea. He's freeing them from mind control because DK is kind and selfless. I like that answer. That's the one that makes me smile the most thinking about it. Dude, this, like, song that play- No, I didn't want to go in without Diddy. Asking why DK doesn't free the bosses is like asking why Steven Universe doesn't kill people. Well, no, because Steven did kill people. You remember the knife, right? He was callously stabbing people left and right. Oh, yeah. Fuck, my metal arm. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I see what I gotta do now. Follow them around a little bit until they do the funny hands. I understand everything. I have to do it again? Come on now. Oh, they're not happy. Hey, you! Get off my cloud! Man, I'm already kind of tired. I think I got, like, one more world in me. But I just got, like, suddenly hit by, like, man, I'm kind of sleepy, though. I, like, actually woke up at a decent time today. I'm proud of myself. I, like, woke up at, like, 10 a.m. and I kept myself up. I didn't even have to do that because I had off of work. I could have went to bed, but I was like, no. Let me try to build, like, a good habit of, like, waking up at a decent time. Been feeling reasonable sleep cycle syndrome hard recently. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm probably not gonna go to bed for a little bit until after, like, quite a bit after the stream, but I'm getting to the point where I'm fatigued enough where I'm like, I don't know how much entertainment value I got left in me. I'm gonna start making comments like, dude, what if a chimp was on the moon? Have to consistently put in effort to go past midnight. I mean, midnight is easy for me, but I also don't usually work until the afternoon, so it's, like, fine. It's, like, fine that this is the case, because I don't have work until, like, 1 PM usually. You know, if I was working morning shifts, then it'd be dicey. It'd be very dicey. Well, good to know you don't get instantly killed by getting crushed by those. I thought for sure that, with how many things in this game are like instant death, I thought that would be one of them. Oh. I fucked up the jump. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah, I think the fatigue is hitting me harder than I thought. I don't know. I mean, we've made decent progress in the game. If I just, like, dedicated myself to finishing it tomorrow night, it'd probably work out fine. What the fuck are these? That fucking bird that I hate. Oh, dude, this is using up, like, all of my brain capacity right now. Yeah, I gotta be honest, chat, I think we're cooked. I think Morgan's brain is starting to completely shut down. due to the ways of the world. I guess I will say again, I think this game is quite fun so far. It's not, like, crazy or anything. I'm not like, oh my god, my mind is blown. I've been missing out on an underrated gem. But I'm playing it and I'm like, damn. That's Donkey Kong Country. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's definitely better than, like, the Donkey Kong Land games. Donkey Kong Land games are very weird. Although Donkey Kong Land 1 might be a more interesting video game than this. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? Dude, again, it's just, it's too much of my brain power. What the fuck? A Donkey Kong Country game isn't easy? What the hell? Alright, I think I gotta stop it there. I can feel my brain getting worse. It's turning to goo. I'm getting gooed, my friends. This game's good, though. This game's good so far. I don't know about the quality of the port job. Again, I haven't played the Wii version, but so far, I like it. I like it. Are you sure you want to quit the game? Donkey Kong is counting on you. Are you sure? Thank you all for joining me tonight. This was fun. Good Mario Party. Good Donkey Kong. I'll probably play this tomorrow. And, try to finish it up. I mean, it might be difficult. We might get a 3-parter out of this. But we'll see. We will see. Well, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you have a good night and take care. I'll be back real soon with more DKC Returns. Oh, wait, is there anyone available to raid? Hold on. Rox is live. Sox is live. Let's raid Rox. Rox is playing, she's playing Sonic Unleashed. I think she's at the final boss. Yeah. The raid phrase is nothing. You can say whatever you want, if you want. Yeah, that's gonna be all, everybody. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I'll be back real soon with more DKC Returns. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
There, don't smile because it happened. Cry because it's over!